We are live. We are live. All right, I'm just getting a laptop going. Come on. 1 2 1 2 1 2. We got David here, we got Vuk here, we've got Ant. Of course, Louis. Sound check good. Hello, everyone. How are you? Hope you've had a good week. I thought last week's live was fantastic. I felt the groove. I felt that it was good. Yeah, pint 1 2 3 check. Ah, man, what a busy week it's been for me. So it's nice to be able to come here and chill down a little bit and play some music for you. My work schedule is crazy right now. And look, you got to remember, I'm day drinking right now. And it does taste particularly good today. I don't know why. Some days taste better than others. So let a few people... Hey, Dan's here as well. Good to see you, Dan. You missed a cracking live stream last week. Vuk, awesome. You're doing the Whitney Houston, awesome. I love it. So it's Valentine's Day today, so I think we're going to do quite a few love songs. It fits, right? I hope I'm not taking you away from your sweetheart and loving time and all that stuff. But those that are here, listen, for me and Vanessa, it's no freaking different to any other day of the week. Agent Orange, good to see you. How are you feeling, my friend? Are you good? Agent Orange. What's your real name, Agent Orange? What's your real name? I know that you told us you had COVID last week. Hope you're okay. Yeah, Dan, don't worry about it. I haven't even done the timestamps. I've been so busy. For the last 2 Sunday lives, I haven't done it. So I'm going to have to do that because I know that you like going onto the live stream replays and watching everything. You still have COVID-19, Agent? You feeling okay, though? You good? Alex Christian, good to see you. How many people are here for the first time? Raise your hands. Say, hey, me, I'm here for the first time. Oh, man. Felipe, like Felipe Massa, the Formula One driver, right? Felipe, Agent Orange. Okay, I'll try and remember that. Hi, Dad. How are you doing? How's your ankle? My dad broke his ankle, and he's laid up in bed, and it's been Valentine's Day every day for him because my mom's been bringing him the kettle and the coffee and his food. He's upstairs. Yeah, Vanessa said that today, Valentine's every day with me. That's good. I like that. That must mean I'm doing something right. All right, so let's have a little play on the piano. Oh, what was that? So I was playing earlier with a song, and I was going to upload it, but I don't know. There's something not right about it, and I don't know what it is. But I kind of found this song the other day, and it's from Julio Iglesias and Dolly Parton. When You Tell Me That You Love Me, and I thought it would be a really nice song to do for Valentine's Day. It's not an upload that I've got on YouTube. And I was playing it earlier on, and I was thinking it would be good to upload a lovely love song for Valentine's Day, but I don't know. It wasn't going. I don't know. It just wasn't sounding the way that I wanted it to sound. So I don't know why, but I'll give it a little go for you. I've put this camera a little bit higher because I see that my left hand is sometimes, covering the right hand. So let's see if this is any better today. Are we good? I think so. Look, now you can see both hands. Let's see what this. This song is. It's a really lovely song. Julio Iglesias, and Dolly Parton, and it changes from B flat to G a lot of the time. And this is the sound check, okay? And then you can tell me what you think to the song as well. Anyone recognize it? Here's Dolly's part. So there you go. When you tell me that you love me. Great song. And who was it that sang it? I saw a comment that somebody else sang it. I knew the Dolly Parton and Julio Iglesias. Oh, Alex, I don't know that song, I'm afraid. Thank you so much for the $4.99, but I don't know it. So sorry. They pick another song. I'm sure there's another one that I know that you want to hear. Diana Ross did it. Okay, yeah, lovely song. So I don't know what it was, but I was, sometimes when you hit that record button, it's just different, So it wasn't going that great. I don't know. I just added the electric piano on that one as well. So I'll get it done and I'll get it sent over and uploaded onto YouTube. So, for you budding, I want to tell you about a little website for you budding YouTubers. All right. I know that in YouTube you've got your analytics, and you can go onto the YouTube studio and you can see the dashboard and see how many people have subscribed to you and how many people are watching. I'm going to tell you about a website that I've been following for a couple of years now, and it's like the analytics, but it's on steroids, and it's called Social Blade. So if you've got a YouTube channel, you got 100 subscribers or so, you should be able to see a rating on Social Blade, and you should also be able to see everything that you're going on, how many total views you've got, how many subscribers you've got, and it's like a little game. The more that you upload to YouTube, the more achievements you can get. So, they'll give you achievement after you've been there for a year, and then after 2 years, after 3 years. And then when you get to a certain subscriber count, it'll give you a little prize, not a prize, but like a little achievement. So check out Social Blade, socialblade.com. It'll give you a rating, and it'll also give you all of the analytics as to where you are with your YouTube channel with total views, and it'll also give you an indication as to how much that channel is making. And it's very interesting. So when you go to some of the really big YouTube stars, there are people that play piano that are way, way more successful on YouTube than I am. Peter Bence is one of them, and you'll be able to look on YouTube and you'll be able to search for Peter Bence, and there it comes up and you'll see his channel right at the top. Boom. Click on it, and then you'll see all of his subscriptions. How many times, how many subscriptions he's got, how many total views he's got. There's something on there which is really cool. Once you start getting traction on Social Blade, there's a future predictions tab, and you can click on future predictions, and it will give you an idea of what your channel will be like 5 years from now. And it's really kind of cool. So go on there. You can put me in there if you want, Neil Archer, right? And I'll come up, and you'll be able to see. And mine has gone from a C- to a C to a C+, and now and then it was a B-, and now I'm a B. So I'm actually, because I think I'm doing stuff up, putting up to YouTube a lot. It also says that I'm earning $15,000 a year on YouTube. 15,300. And it's funny when you do that, when you look at that, you have to imagine, right, that if you were uploading everything on YouTube that wasn't copyright related, it may be $15,000 a year. But I'm uploading copyrighted material all the time. And then you get that dreaded email from YouTube. It goes to your Google Gmail account, and it says information about your video. And then you read it, and there's a copyright claim. And it doesn't matter about the copyright claim because they'll allow you to share the ad revenue. All right. So it does make a big difference when you're uploading copyrighted material. Nothing bad with it, they'll allow it to be on there. But for those of you that are not having your channel monetized right now, you'll be able to see how much revenue is actually getting kept by Google. They keep all their ad revenue because even though you're not monetized, you have ads on all of your videos. You're just not getting paid for them. So check out Social Blade. It's really kind of neat. All right, I do have some lyric sheets here today, so I just got a request for Lady in Red. And I'll be honest with you, even though, yeah, you do, Lewis. You do. Louis, you do. You get ads on your videos. If you sign out of YouTube and you put one of your videos on, you'll see an ad pop up. You're not getting any money for it. Yep. Yeah, ad blocker. Yeah, that stops that stops YouTube guys getting paid, but that works as well. But I'll be honest with you, $15,000 a year, it tells me that I'm earning on Social Blade. It's more like $5,000 a year, which is still good. It's still I'm getting $5,000 a year for the last 365 days. Because again, I'm uploading copyrighted material, so it's $400 and something a month. It pays my car, but again, everything that I make on YouTube, I'm throwing back into making music notes, making sheet music. So just keep at it back, guys, You'll get there, and you'll start seeing an income. But I did want to share Social Blade with you because it's kind of neat. And if you're an up and coming YouTube channel, it's really neat to be able to see that stuff. And again, see where your channel is going to be in 5 years. Yeah, Dan, it's still impressive. It's good, But again, if I wasn't uploading copyrighted material, it'd be more like the 15,000. But I tell you what, go on to Peter Benz, go on to the Piano Guys. Go on to The Theorist. I'm telling you, man, these guys are hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. But here's the thing, right? With a YouTube channel, once you start seeing how much you could be making, right, even when it's not monetized, because it will get there. It will get there. When you start making money and you start seeing where things are going, you have to think about views. It's nothing to do with subscribers. Subscribers help you get seen when you upload a video, but it's not that much. I have 28,000 subscribers, right? It just hit 28,000 the other day, and when I put up that video close to you the other day, I've had like 600 and something views. So it's not like everybody's coming to see that content that you've just uploaded. It's all about views. Every single view, there's a chance that an ad is going to play on there. So you have to think about whatever it's showing you there that you're going to get paid a year. If you can multiply those views by 5 or by 10, you're going to make 5 times or 10 times the money. It's all about views. Yeah. Now, dealing with copyright, don't worry about it. Ha! Thank you, Dan. I'm going to do that right after this one, because let's do Lady in Red. Light your candles. Light your lighters. Never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. I've never seen you shine so bright. I've never seen so many men ask you if you wanted to dance, looking for a little romance, giving half a chance. And I've never seen the dress you're wearing, the highlights in your head that catch your eyes. I have been blind altogether, Lady in Red. Lady in Red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here. It's just you and me. It's where I wanna be, and I hardly know this beauty by my side. I'll never forget the way you look tonight. Never seen you looking so gorgeous as you did tonight. I've never seen you shine so bright. Girl, you're amazing. I've never seen so many people wanting me there by your side. When you turned to me and smiled, girl, you took my breath away. I've never seen that dress you're wearing, or the highlights in your hair that catch your eyes. I have been blind altogether, Lady in Red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. There's nobody here. It's just you and me. this beauty by my side, never forget the way you look tonight. I'll never forget the way you look tonight. Lady in red, lady in red, lady in red, lady in red. Oh man, what a great song. Thank you so much for the $2 there. I don't know that song, Waiting for a Girl Like. Oh man, it's a great song, but I don't know it. I'm sorry, but I appreciate the tip so much. I like this camera view because now you can see the right hand and the left hand and what I'm doing, right? Right? This is from Dan, a request. It only took me 38 lives to get the view right. What was that? so I don't know what. Listen, Vanessa changed out this. We had these. I know, I can hear you, Vanessa. She's here. They're complaining that there's light in the piano. We had these great blinds that came down and blocked everything out. What's that, darling? I'm blaming it on you because I never had it before you changed these stupid blinds. I'm going to try and close the curtains. I'm talking about you, not to you. Can you hear me? I'm talking about you, not to you. I'm talking about her, not to her. Can you come and try and fix it? Because I still got some glare. What's that? Oh, she's on the phone now. Look. That's as good as it gets, blinded by the light. Oh man, it doesn't. They don't even meet. The curtains don't even meet in the middle anymore. So I don't know. She's gonna have to fix it. All right, I made a mistake. So when I do the timestamps, let me have another beer. When I do the timestamps, I'm gonna do it from this point right here. So I don't know if you've noticed, but those tenths. Look at this on the left hand. Great. I love doing those tenths. Sometimes, you know, Mateo's on here. Mateo always says that I'll use my songs are full of notes, and I love that saying. I never forget it. But those tenths are just beautiful. And a lot of people need two hands to be able to do those chords, but I've always found it very easy. Yeah. All right, my mum just asked for I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston, and so it's Valentine's Day. I gotta get rid of those strings. Wish I had a voice. Agent Orange, you have to check out Whitney Houston. Goes the saxophone after this. Thank you, Mateo. note. It is live. Do you like the lid slam? Did you like that? I love doing that when it's the key change. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. It's for my dad. Thank you, everyone. Here we go. Now it's familiar for you. All right, what else we've got here? We've got another one here. Beautiful in My Eyes, I saw it was requested, so let's do that one as well. I'm going to leave the strings on. Great Yamaha Disclavia GB1K, Yamaha Disclavia Grand. So this is regular piano, or I can bring in the strings. You're welcome, Dad. Get better soon and get yourself over here. You need to get your COVID jab and get over here, because we would love to see you. I'm going to do Careless Whisper as well. Yeah. All right, Beautiful in My Eyes coming up. Beautiful song by Joshua Caddison. Jesse was another song of his. You're my peace of mind in this crazy world. You're everything I've tried to find, and your love is a pearl. You're my Mona Lisa. You're my rainbow skies. My only prayer is that you realize you'll always be beautiful in my eyes. I bring those strings in now. The world will turn, the seasons will change, and all the lessons we will learn will be beautiful and strange. We'll fill our fill of tears and our share of sighs. My only prayer that you realize you'll always be beautiful in my eyes. All together, you will always be will show that you will always grow ever more beautiful in my eyes. There are lines upon my face from a lifetime of smiles, and when the time comes to embrace for one last while, then we can laugh about how time really flies. We won't say goodbye, 'cause true love never dies. You'll always be beautiful in my eyes. All together, you can always be. You can always be beautiful in my eyes. Passing years will show that you will always grow ever more beautiful in my eyes. You'll always be, you will always be beautiful in my eyes. And the passing years will show that you will always grow ever more beautiful in my eyes. I do like it with those strings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh man, I just got asked for a Billy Ocean song there again. I really don't play it. I'm just trying to do this from memory. Trying to think of it. It's a great song. I have to learn this one. Trying to so I gave it a go. I'm sorry. I hate it when people give me tips and I don't know the song, but I'll always give it a try if I can kind of figure it out a little bit. All right, what we got? How many people we got on here? Let's see. Gonna see how many we've got. We've got 50 people on here. We got 31 likes. So all 50 people hit the like button straight away on this video. Like. Let me see. 34, come on. 36, come on. Everybody hit that like button. We got $29 in the tip jar. Thank you very much. 39 likes, 40. We got 40. Come on, everybody hit that like button. 42, 42. $43. It's amazing. We go from 31 to 44 now in like no time at all. 45. 45. Some of you, like three of you left. We were at 51. 46, now we're at 46. Awesome. I love this. Where are we? 2 people left. We're at 49. We've still got 49 people on here right now. So listen as well. If you're here for the first time, let me know that you're here for the first time. This is my 38th live stream on a Sunday, and it's been such a lot of fun. We started this when the lockdown started happening all over the world in COVID world. And absolutely amazing that we're still in COVID hell. All right, so I've got On the Wings of Love that's going to come up, and then I'm going to do this one as well, which is, let's have a look. What the heck was that? Start again. Timestamp from here. Make it this one. This one. So yes, that was Can You Read My Mind from Superman, 1977 of all times, right? Long time ago. All right, sorry. These requests are coming in fast and furious. I think we got more people on than normal. So I'm trying to keep up on this. Let's do this one. This was from Alex. All right. I just want to tell you what, I just forget how great these songs are until you ask for them. Your song is going to come, don't worry. I've been asked to do some Bruce Springsteen, but I don't do Born in the USA. I think I could. Let's do this one instead, because I think it's brilliant. Always liked it. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best that I can do. My gift is my song, and this song's for you. All together now, and you can tell everybody. And you can tell everybody that this is a song. Maybe quite simple, but now that it's done, all together. I hope you don't mind that I put that in words. How wonderful life is while you're in the world. I sat on the roof, I kicked off the moss. Well, a few of the verses, well, they've got me quite cross. The sun has been quite kind. One wrote this song. It's for people like you that keeps it turned on. So excuse me for getting these things I do. You see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, that yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. All together, you can tell everybody, yeah. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put that in words. How wonderful life is while you're in the world. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put that in words. How wonderful life is while you're in the world. Awesome. Somebody asked me why, I think it was Lee, why am I wearing headphones? It's really a direct input from the mixer because, you know, while I can play acoustic piano without headphones, it's all mic'd up and it's coming in through here, and it just helps me to feel the expression, really, when I usually take songs up and then I take them down again. It's the resonance on the strings that comes through, and so I'm hopefully... what I'm hearing here is coming over on YouTube in stereo and in a good audio quality. So that's really why I'm that's why I'm wearing headphones, because I can feel it with the audio. All right, so many questions. Great request. I love it. It's all right. I'm trying to keep up with the comments, and they're going pretty quick tonight. So just keep on. Remember, if you throw money at it, there's a little dollar sign on there. I see it straight away, and I'm not missing any of those, even though some of them I don't know. I'm trying to get through them. We were kind of worried about this in a way. Those of us that have been with us, with me since the beginning. Because I have seen some live streams where it's like going, woo, you can't keep an eye on anything. But hopefully it's not going to get like that, because I like it kind of intimate. Listen, if I was in a piano bar, there'd be only a certain amount of people in. It wouldn't be like the Hard Rock Stadium, you know. Let's do this, and let's do it a little bit differently today. Let's do it a little bit differently. Careless Whisper, I have requests to do that. So, audio test on the keyboard. I tell you what, there was. I wish that if I could click my fingers and I had a genie here that would say, "Would you have one wish?" I'd love to be able to take this microphone and I'd be able to just take it off the mic stand and hand it to George Michael, right here, and play that song, even acoustically, you know. Without the keyboard. And then let him come in. And to be able to hear George Michael's voice through my headphones with him standing right here as I'm playing the piano. I think that would be my one wish. It's a fabulous song. I know it would. It's a fabulous, fabulous song. It's funny because a lot of people have said, I mean, we're up to 939,000 views on that song on YouTube, and it's gonna hit 1 million, and it's not going to be far away. But people have said that I can hear George Michael through the notes, and I don't know what it is. It's probably my finest song that I've put on YouTube, and I get that too, because I feel the song. He is gone too soon. It was just so sad, you know. Who would we tip George? You'd tip George, of course, but it's just a fabulous song, and you know, you think about all the songs that he wrote, even the Wham songs as well. He's such a talented guy. He was gone too soon. I remember when he passed also. It was just so sad, and brilliant song. I just actually uploaded that to Spotify, Pandora, iTunes. It's on Amazon Music, so if you're not on YouTube Music, which I think they charge you for, I think it's like $10 a month, you can actually go to my website, neilarcher.net, go to streaming, and you can actually play that song on all of those streaming platforms. And to tell you a little bit more about the streaming platform, I am releasing 13, no less than 13 albums. I can't believe it. I mean, I you know, the way I wanted to do this was to like create, because a lot of people have been asking me for streaming music, and it's just been, I've been so busy making sheet music, so yeah, it was co-written with Andrew Ridgely. Both of them, they did it together. 13 albums. I'm really excited and pleased with how I've put these songs together. 191 songs in total, and it's going to be 13 albums, and they're going to be ballads of the 80s, ballads of the 70s, ballads of the 80s. I think more ballads of the 80s because there's like 40 songs. Ballads of the 90s, ballads of the 2000s. There's going to be golden oldies. There's going to be more golden oldies because there's like 40 songs that I'm putting together, 20 on each. There's going to be the songs of Elton John, the songs of Michael Jackson, the songs of Whitney Houston, the songs of Lionel Richie. There's another one, songs of Coldplay. So I think that's the 13 albums. So they are all on an Excel sheet right now with all of the songwriters, and they're going to get released. The copyright is going to get released once I have the copyright released. Every single song will be digitally remastered, and there'll be artwork going up, and then it'll be available on to Amazon Music, iTunes, Pandora, Spotify, TikTok, you name it, 150 different streaming channels. I did put one on there way long, back 2 years ago. But I know it's just like music notes, and it's like YouTube, you know. Yeah, it's going to be albums. You're going to be able to buy the album. You're going to be able to download it, or you're going to be able to just stream it. It doesn't matter to me, you know, whether you download it and buy it or whether you just stream. But if you're on any of those platforms, I have 3 songs right now. I have Didn't We Almost Have It All? I have Careless Whisper, which I released a couple of days ago, and I have Amazing Grace. And so there are only 3 songs on there, but before you know it, I don't know how long it'll take. But I'll do one album first, and you can see it. And vinyl release, I don't know about vinyl release. I don't know. It just depends. It depends on how the streamings go, and it depends on how the digital downloads go. I mean, if there's enough demand for it, absolutely, we can maybe do physical CDs, and we can maybe do vinyl. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? But it'll be very similar to what I've got on YouTube, but it'll all be digitally remastered for CD quality, and I'm looking forward to it. And I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. Yeah. Vuk, okay, so that's a good question. Vuk asked a question here. Neil, I was wondering, how do you start a piano gig on a ship? You introduce yourself and play something smooth or fast? Well, here's the thing. The ship, they already introduce you because they get the passengers get a daily program slipped under their door every day. So, look at that. Ben Fox, good lad. Yeah, so they slip a daily program. So even as they're embarking for the first night, you know, they're looking at different entertainment venues around the ship, and the piano bar. I don't think many people look at that, to be honest with you, but they're just wandering around the ship on their embarkation night. You know, they go and have dinner. They've actually, first thing they do is go up on the deck and they do sail away, and then they go to dinner, and then they go to the show, and then they just wander around the ship, and they come across me. So I really don't have to introduce myself. I'm just doing my gig, you know. I remember Holland America Line used to start at 9:15. The first show was 8:30, so 9:15 start time. Show would end up coming out about 9:15, 9:20, 9:25, and they'd have to walk past the piano bar, and I'm playing. That was the most difficult part of the night, to be honest, the 9:15, because that's when I started. Because people make people, right? You want to be involved in a place where there's a lot of activity. And when I first start, there's not a lot of people there. So people come in, people sit around the piano. Within 5 or 10 minutes, you've got a crowd, and you're introducing yourself to them, and, you know, show us your request, tell us your request, what are your favorite songs, and then all of a sudden they're all singing along. Because that's happening, people that are walking by, they say, oh, this is pretty cool, it's a piano bar, you know, let's go in. So... No set list in advance. No, not at all. Not on a piano bar. It's like this, you know. I don't have a set list for these lives, you know. Whatever people are asking me for, this is what I do. So it's the same with the piano bar. Yeah. No song list. No set list. No. Got some really great echo on there. Great reverb. All right. So somebody asked me for. It's funny with the old singing, you know, I've not uploaded one song with vocals to YouTube. David, all right, against all odds, with or without strings. I might do a little bit of strings and then without strings and then bring them in. Oh, Ben Fox, what a great song that is, in your eyes. Vanessa's still on the phone. How can I just let you walk away? Just let you leave without a trace? When I stand here taking every breath with you, ooh, you're the only one who really need me at all. Bringing those strings, right? How can you just walk away from me when all I can do is watch you leave? Shed the laughter and the pain, even shed the tears. You're the only one who really knew me at all. So take a look at me now. There's just Wish I could just make you turn around and see me cry. There's so much I need to say to you, so many reasons why. You're the only one who really knew me and all together. Take a look at me now, 'cause there's just an empty space. Nothing left here to remind me of just the memory of your face. Take a look at me now. There's just an empty space. You coming back to me is against the odds, and that's what I've got to face. Take a look at me now. There's just an empty space. You coming back to me is against the odds, and that's what I've got to face. Do, 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 do. So take a look at me now. Hope you enjoyed the drums there. Do, 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 do. Gotta do it, right? Gotta do it. All right, I got a request from my dad, which is, it's from John. Moonlight Serenade. What a great song this is. John, awesome. That's what I like. I got a lot of people that say the same thing, that I inspire them to start playing music again, and it's great, you know. Listen, I remember when I was playing organ when I was a little lad. I started at 7 years old, and I played 14 until I was 14, and then, you know, life gets in the way. I remember getting married, and you do your job, you start working, and I didn't have an organ at the house that I got married at, so you just stop playing, and it's like, all of a sudden, it starts coming back to you, you know? I tell you what, a shitty marriage and a shitty divorce got me back into playing piano, because I really didn't play piano. But as soon as the divorce was gone, and it was like, you know, it's really people that have been through divorce, you'll know what I'm talking about, right? You have your circle of friends, right? You have a circle of friends. You have, you know, people that knew you before you got married, and people that knew her before you got married, and then you got the circle of friends, you know, and then you get a divorce or something happens in a relationship, and then the people that you knew for ages, they pick sides. Are you freaking kidding me? So it was like, get me the hell out of this town. That's what I was feeling like. And it was Neil Newbert, he was on here. Ben, yeah, you know, right? I was like, I gotta leave this town. I was in Doncaster, Yorkshire in the UK, and my friend Neil Newbert was on the Queen Elizabeth II, the QE2 Cunard ship. It was like the flagship of Cunard back then, you know, and I was working in my retail store going through this crappy divorce, and he's calling me from New York City. He's calling me from Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. He's calling me from freaking Casablanca, and I'm like, you know what? I can do this. This is what I got to do. I got to do this. And this is really funny. He he ended up seeing this girl on the ship, right, on the QE2, and he's like, Neil, you got to do me a favor. You got to go and meet this girl. And I'm like, really? Yeah, go. I just need your help. You got to go and meet her. All right, so I did set up this blind date. It was really weird, and she was trying to tell me who she was like. And when I met her, she didn't look like who she said she was. But cut a long story short, I ended up 3 days later going to Tenerife with this girl, right? And the whole reason why she was going to Tenerife is because the QE2 was docking at the same time that she was going to be in Tenerife, right? So we're in Tenerife, and I remember there was a huge concert, and it was the night before the QE2 was coming in to port. And the QE2 came in. We were at this unbelievable hotel. She paid for everything, right? It was awesome. She was a travel agent, so I don't know how she paid for it. Doesn't matter, but it was great. I'm in Tenerife, you know, and it was like November time. It was freezing cold in England. I was in the sunshine in Tenerife. Anyway, the QE2 comes in the next day, right? My friend Neil Newbert, he comes to my hotel, and we're hanging out there. We're drinking beers. We're having pasta. Great, right? Then it's time that he has to get back on the ship and sail away. So we went down to the port, all three of us. We ended up watching saying goodbye to him. And I'm not kidding you. I watched that ship sail away, and I watched it all the way until I couldn't see it anymore, that it had gone over the horizon. From that day, I realized that I wanted to go back to the UK, and I'm like, I've got to work on ships. Because it just seemed like it was the most unbelievable experience that, you know, for me, it would have been the best thing. Get out of Doncaster, get out of, you know, away from this awful, awful situation, you know. And, you know, we were kind of tight, too. Everybody knew each other, right? So it was like, get me out of this thing. And it was just brilliant. And this is the thing with piano entertainers, right, and being on a ship. I went for an audition down in Newport. Is it South Wales? I think it's South Wales. It's close to Shrewsbury. So I go down there, and I start playing. He's like, do you sing? I'm like, no. You don't sing? No. We don't have a lot for you. We have cocktail pianists, you know. Come back and see us when you can sing. So I tell you what, that was a real piece of good advice that I needed. So I'd never sung in my life, really. And I said, okay, well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to find out somebody. It was a guy in Sprotborough, Doncaster. His name was Peter Fermani. He was a great tenor. And hey, the Folsom and Deborah around the corner. Thank you, guys. Good job on the no drinking, Chris. Good see good that you're home and back in the farms. So yeah, Peter Fermani. He says, okay, this is what I want you to do, Neil. And I might have told you this before, but he says, I'm going to hit a note and you're going to sing it right now. Okay. I said, okay. La. That's all it was. That's all it was, right? La. La. He's like, okay, you can sing. I'm like, okay, so you need to make me sing that is, that is okay. People enjoy it. So as long as you can hit those notes that he was playing, he says, okay, we're going to do the scales and we're going to teach you how to do it. So these were my exercises. Now listen, anybody that's been doing singing lessons, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about now, right? This is it. All day long, all night long. It is absolutely awful. But then it ends up that you can actually play a song and then you can sing along with it as well. And listen, you don't have to be Elton John. You don't have to be Billy Joel. You don't have to be Josh Groban. You just have to have a note that you can carry out and that you can sing and then let everybody else sing with you. All right? So best thing I ever did was go for singing lessons, because I remember then my next audition was in Folkestone, Kent, and I borrowed a friend's SUV. It was a Musso Sanyong. It was massive, and I put all the gear in the back and went down there again with Neil Newbert was with me. We ended up in this little bed and breakfast in Folkestone. It was freezing cold. It was a horror. It was like going up into something that was from a horror movie. We were right up in the attic. It was horrible. Anyway, we ended up, I sang these songs, man. About 5 of them. That's all I got through. Just a little bit of each one as well. All right, we'll be in touch. And it was funny because I didn't even get back to the hotel and I already got the job. It was brilliant. So there you go. So people, if you want to be working abroad, don't be nervous about it, I like to tell you these little stories because I know some of you love all these little stories that I got, because there are plenty. There are plenty. I know. Somebody told me to write a book. Maybe I should. Alrighty. What else do we want to hear? I did see the In Your Eyes come up. Oh, that's really cool, Ben, that you saw George Benson live. That would have been so neat. I know he does a lot of cruises now, jazz cruises and stuff. So I saw a comment there about you must have had a bad night on a ship. I'll tell you the truth with it, really. There's no bad night on a ship. We had a great time. But here's the reality of cruising. 3-day cruises, 4-day cruises, 5-day cruises, 7-day cruises, 10-day cruises. Absolute blast. Absolute blast. 14-day cruises, depending on where you are, they can be okay. They can be a little bit rough too. And here's the reason why. 28-day cruises, now you're getting into the thick of it, where it's kind of rough. 60-day cruises, forget it. Forget it. 120-day world cruise. And here's the difference. Here's the whole thing about it. 3, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days. And, you've got to think that cruising has changed a lot since I was cruising. My last ship was 2005, so 16 years ago. And so my job, even though I was a piano player, it wasn't necessarily a great musicianship. You didn't have to be a great musician. You had to sell drinks. That's the most important thing of a cruise line, is that they need to take revenue. They need to sell drinks. You need to make as much money for the bar as possible. And that's why we've had these conversations of, passenger offers to buy you a drink. Absolutely. But I'm not going to drink it now, and I'll have it later. You never drink it. Doesn't matter. You're just taking money for the bar. Nowadays, they have drinks packages, right? So people can, not all cruise lines, but some of them do, where you've got all the alcohol in the world that you can drink, and you just get legless every night. I went on a 5-day cruise a couple of years ago. That's all we did, It's like, oh my God, okay, we're going to have we're going to Bacardi and Coke, vodka Coke. All right, we're going to do, give me a Corona. All right, Long Island iced tea. That's how it is, right? So you've already paid for it, so it doesn't matter. But when I was cruising, you had to sell drinks. So here's the thing with the short day cruises. People would come on, professionals, younger people. They have a limited time for vacation, and while they're on the ship, they party hard and they go crazy, and they're great people to entertain. People are in the piano bar every single night. It's absolutely packed, and people are having a great time. We did on Holland America. I was on there for like 2 years, and we did 7-day Caribbean cruises starting on a Saturday. And then we went up into Alaska, and we did 7-day Alaskan cruises starting on a Saturday. So that meant that everybody from North America, they could all fly in on Saturday, and they could all join the ship, have a great time, get off, fly back on Saturday night or Sunday morning, and then back to work Monday. So it was just party central. Everybody had a great time. And I did a lot of those 7-day cruises. And then as we got to 10 days and 14 days, let me give you an example. 14 days in the Mediterranean. You do 1 sea day from Southampton, and then you're in a port. And then you have possibly 12 or 11 or 12 ports all in a row. People are worn out. They're absolutely worn out. I got the dog barking right now. They're worn out, and you don't see people around the ship because they're just so tired, They go to Rome one day, the next day they're in Florence, the next day they're in Venice, It's just constant. Barcelona. These are big cities, and they're absolutely all-day tours. So they're knackered, And here's the other thing, right? You go on the 60-day cruises and then the round-the-world cruise. Think about it. Who has the time to take a 60-day cruise? Who has the time to take a 120-day cruise? The old people. And I mean old people. I mean, these guys, they don't work. They're retired. Some of them actually live on the ship because it's cheaper to live on the ship than it is to live in an old people's home. It's nuts. And so those guys, man, your job is the hardest gig in the world. The QE2 World Cruise, 2005, I joined in Hong Kong. I did half of it, and it was rough. 9 o'clock was my start time. I was lucky if I had 10 people in the bar. It was horrible. 10 people. I remember we cruised from Hong Kong. We were in Mumbai, India. It used to be called Bombay, but it's called Mumbai now. I just started playing in the Golden Lion pub on the QE2. And my good friend Martin Moss, the cruise director, he comes up about 10 o'clock and he's like, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm doing my job. He's like, gangway, 10 minutes. I'm like, I'm supposed to be closing this place. He's like, it's closed now. Gangway, 10 minutes. It was ridiculous. So that was it. I was done. Close the piano lid, lock it up. I'm down to my cabin. I'm getting changed, and we're off out into town in Mumbai. Right? Because that's what it was. It was the older people, man, and they just... It's funny. When the show came out, unlike Holland America on the 7-day cruises, they would stop by the piano bar. They would get a drink. These people that came out of the show on the QE2, on the World Cruise, they just walked by. They just walked by. You know why? They were going to the buffet. They'd already had dinner, but they'd gone to the show. They were going to the buffet, just like that, all the way past me. Didn't start once. So, hope that answers your question. There's no bad night on a ship. They're all great nights, but the crowds are different depending on the length of cruise and depending where the location in the world you are. Because I'm telling you, those Mediterraneans are boom, 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 port after port after port after port after port. People are absolutely tired out because those tours are grueling. Alrighty, so how many people we still got? Let's have a look. 45 people. We got 60 likes. Oh, you got $63 in the tip jar. Look at that. Awesome. Yeah, it's kind of like on here, really, John, to be honest with you. People ask me for a request, and if I know it, I'll do it, and if not, I'll kind of wing it, or I'll think another song of the same artist usually gets away with it, especially when they're given money, But you have to have an extensive song list, to be honest with you, but all the good staples, the Billy Joels, the Elton Johns, the Frank Sinatra. It depends on the crowd, really, and what age group. But on a ship, you don't have one specific age group. You have a lot of mixes. So you got to do a bit of Sinatra, a bit of Nat King Cole, followed by a little Elton John. Yeah, usually you get away with it. Well, like I said, but then you're an entertainer as well. Hey, Laurie, thank you so much. You're awesome, too. Yeah, you do little things like Name That Tune, Name That Tune is a contest that you do. It's always a lot of fun. Sing-along nights, too. I remember Tuesday nights on that 7-day cruise starting on Saturday. So Tuesday nights was always sing-along nights, and we'd have a printed song sheet, and off we go, We just sing the songs, and, yeah. Coldplay. Let's do some Coldplay. Coldplay's a good idea. I like Coldplay. See if I can remember this one. Oh, come on. All right, a little bit of Coldplay for you there. Oh man, I can't understand how fast these live streams go. It's already 2 hours. So we're gonna do this Piano Man. I asked for. I saw my dad ask for this. Can't do a live stream without doing this one. Martin, don't know that one. Don't know Ludo. Never even heard of him. Yeah, Louis, fake it. Yeah, absolutely fake it. Fake it till you make it, right? But here's the thing: if you're doing the gig and you're not selling drinks and you're not getting those good ratings, you will get caught out. People will, the hotel manager or the cruise director, they'll be back at the agent saying, "Wow, who the hell sent this guy? He sucks." So make sure you're ready before you start cruising. Here we go. It's gone 9 o'clock on a Sunday, and the YouTube crowd's shoveled in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, "Son, can you play me a memory?" But I'm not really sure how it goes. But it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I used to wear women's clothes. All together, here we go. Lily la, lily la. Lily la, lily la, lily la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. John at the bar, he's a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke or a light up his smoke. But this place he'd rather be all together. He says, "Neil, I believe this is killing me," as the smile ran away from his face. And I think that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Here we go, all together. Lily la, lily la. Lily la, lily la. Lily la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a towards the part where this is the last time that you can put some dollars in the tip jar. All right? Who's going to pass the tip jar around, because it's in the lyrics of this song, you know? And now it's a pretty good crowd for a Sunday. The manager gives me a smile, 'cause he knows it's me you've been coming to see, to forget about COVID for a while. Here's your turn. The piano, it sounds like a carnival. The microphone smells like a beer. And they stare at their screens, they put money on YouTube. Missed it. And they stare at their screens, they put money on YouTube. They stare at the screens, they put money on YouTube. Maybe you're not hearing. They stare at their screens, they put money on YouTube. And say, man, what are you doing here? All together now. All together, sing us a song. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody. You've got us feeling alright. That's it, folks. Thank you for joining me here on a Sunday on Valentine's Day. Hope you had fun. I tell you, so many more songs that we could have done, but it's been a pleasure to entertain you. We have to end it at some point, right? We're not in a piano bar. And I'm almost out of beer. It's not like I always used to make best friends with the bartenders when I joined the ship. Hey guys, you know, and they loved it when we were busy, and so they'd always keep topping me up with drinks. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Also, always a great time. Always a great time. Look at that. 62 likes. There are still 34 of you. Thank you for those of you that were here for the very first time. Let's do it again next Sunday. We're doing it every Sunday, 3 o'clock Eastern in America, and that's 8 o'clock UK time, and it's 9 o'clock in the UK, in Europe. Everyone stay safe and stay away from COVID. Hopefully everyone in the UK and Europe are doing okay with the lockdowns. We're still open here in Florida, but I just limit myself as to the going out, you know, and you just never know if there are big crowds and, you know, people that are not socially distancing and not wearing their masks. I'm not out there. So everyone stay safe, all right? We'll get past this, and then who knows? Maybe I'll do the Neil Archer tour. I'll let you know where I'm going to be. Matteo, thank you so much, Matteo, for your support financially on Patreon. Always appreciate it. And you too. And again, if you want to be part of that whole thing, patreon.com, Neil Archer. Patreon.com/Neil Archer. Or you can buy me a beer on buymeacoffee.com/Neil Archer. Look out for these songs coming, more sheet music coming this week. And yeah, who knows? Like, I don't know how long it's going to take to release these albums, but yeah, Louis, the tour. I was supposed to be in Montreal in June. I don't think I'm going to be there. I think it's going to be off. Who knows, man? We got to start traveling again someday, but it's not going to be anytime soon, that's for sure. All right, thanks everyone for joining me. It was a blast as always. See you, everyone. See you soon. See you next week. And thank you for the $72 in the tip jar, by the way. Really, really appreciate it. Goes into music notes, goes into all of these songs that are being done. Yeah, that's all, folks, Bum. Everyone stay well. And I'll see you again soon. All right. Have a great week. Bye-bye.